Ladies and gentlemen, hello from Colmesi, hello from Anuga 2023. We welcome you to Anuga Live TV, the English edition, a show that you are going to watch for the next almost half an hour with, I think, and we hope, interesting interviews about this year's show. What a show, with almost 8,000 exhibitors, over 150,000 visitors, and many interesting innovations and new products. We have to say that we feel that Anuga 2023 is the best exhibition here in Colmesi we have ever seen, and probably the best exhibition of all times, of all the exhibitions that has been held in food and beverage sector. So, Nectarios notice, and yesterday we discussed with Colmesi COO Mr. Oliver Friese about this year's Anuga and about the future of exhibitions. Let's see what he told us. So, Mr. Friese, thank you for being with us in Anuga Live TV. And my first question, and congratulations for this year's Anuga. My first question is, what are the differences between Anuga 2023 and those of the previous years?
Yeah, I think this year our exhibitors, they invest, of course, a lot. We are having the biggest Anuga event ever before, with more than 7,800 exhibitors from 118 countries. The Anuga clearly underlines their position as #1 trade fair show in the world for the food and beverage industry. And of course, it's totally different to 2 years before, when we had the Corona edition of Anuga.
Mm-hmm. Which are the innovations this year from your side?
Yeah, of course, the innovation is that the Anuga this year is much more politisch than ever before. We are working very closely together with the UNIDO, United Nations Industrial Development Organization, and we are working closely together with the EIT Food, and that brings, of course, the topics of the food industry to Anuga. And the other thing is, of course, that our exhibitors are bringing innovation to Anuga regarding alternative proteins or plant-based proteins and such kind of course, technologies and products.
Given the energy crisis and the continuous rising of the costs for the exhibitors in their everyday activity and their everyday business, how willing were they to invest more here in Anuga for their stands and for promoting their products and services?
Yeah, they are really willing to invest in the event, and they were willing to invest in the event regarding our advertising. Not only before of the event, they invited a lot of visitors to come to the fairground, to Cologne, but also they invest in advertising at the fairground so that the visitors can find the booths of the respective exhibitors, and we see really that our exhibitors, they are absolutely willing to invest a lot in our event.
Are we done with the hybrid type of exhibition? Physical is king.
Yeah, it's different, of course, to the past. And 2 years ago, we had a 100% hybrid event here at Anuga. It was the biggest hybrid event in the world. But we consider that, of course, our exhibitors, they are absolutely willing to focus on physical event. And the future of digitalization is that we create digital services to bring much more better the relevant target groups together on-site, at the fairground, and I think this is really the future of digitalization.
And the key theme this year for Anuga is sustainability. There is a big discussion on how companies can support policies and decisions towards sustainability amid rising costs, cause of energy crisis and supply chain disruption. What's your perspective on this?
I think this is absolutely the right topic this year at Anuga, because there are two sides. On the one hand, of course, the economy growing, but on the other hand, of course, to produce much more sustainable and the sustainable consumption as well. And our Anuga event that bring exactly these both topics to the event, and our exhibitors and visitors, they are discussing regarding exactly these topics, and we see that in the media coverage, absolutely top topic this year at our event.
You are an executive with huge experience on exhibition. What's next for the exhibition sector, and what novelties are you planning for Kolmes's exhibitions?
Yeah, of course, we develop our Anuga event step by step every year, and it's very important because we are having a more than 100-year history of Anuga, and of course it's necessary to invest in our event and to bring the newest topics to the event. But of course we invest in international Anuga. Today we are having more than 7 events worldwide from the Anuga portfolio, and we invest in our fairground. In 2 years, the next Anuga edition, we will have our convex format here ready, and that gives our Anuga much more the opportunity to organize conferences, forums, and bring much more people here together.
One last question about the Greek participation, because in my opinion it's huge. I don't say it because I'm from Greece, but it's a very important participation here in Anuga. What's your message to the exhibitors and to the buyers that are visiting the fair?
Of course, we are really thankful that around 300 exhibitors from Greece participate with around 7,000 square meters. So in that case, Greece is under the top 10 of the exhibitor nations, and we are really thankful for that. And our message is, of course, please be successful. We hope that you are successful, so that more and much more Greece companies will come back to Cologne for the next Anuga edition, because Anuga is the best platform to grow up their international network, to grow up their international business.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, among the 8,000 exhibitors that are here this year in Anuga, there are many enterprises that are leaders to their sector. We found them and we discussed them. Let's see and let's listen to what they said, their executive said, to Anuga Live TV camera.
We are Ardo, so we are a global leader in frozen vegetables, herbs and fruits. So we export to more than 100 countries, and that's also why Anuga is an important fair for us, because in fact it gives us the reach to our customer base in so many countries. Of course, we start with a very broad portfolio we have. So we have not only vegetables, we can do pulses, we can do pasta, rice, fruit, the herbs. So this is our overall range, which of course we are proposing. But specifically for this year at Anuga, we are bringing our newest innovation to the market, and these are the corn ribs. These corn ribs are nicely sliced, so you eat it like a rib. And it's our newest innovation that we are bringing to the market with very positive feedback so far from the customers. And of course we offer them also to taste. It's by tasting that you also can convince your consumer. As Ardo, we do in total 1.4 billion euro turnover. So we have 17 production facilities, mainly in Europe, but also one in Costa Rica for the frozen pineapple. And as said, we are supplying more than 100 countries, so we have a very big reach. We have seen quite good interest from some key markets like the Americas, Latin America, and also Asian countries who are coming to our stand to know more about our capabilities. But it's not only new markets, because with already delivering 100 countries, we have already the reach, but it's to having good contacts to further extend our network in the countries. We have a good presence in Greece. So Greece is an interesting country because for food service, also with the HoReCa, it's an important one. But also from a retailer point of view, there's quite some important private label business we do. So in private label we are active, and in food service we are active. And we also deliver some industrial customers in Greece. So we have more than 30 years of very good, long-lasting relationship with the customers in Greece. So we thank them for their loyalty, and we're convinced that we can also be their partner in the future.
Yeah, the company is actually active all over Europe. We are in Germany, of course, one of the biggest players. We are in Denmark, we are in France, we are in Italy, we are in Poland. And actually what we're doing is slaughtering pork as well as beef, and we're doing processed meat. Yeah, the product portfolio is wide range. I think we have over 10,000 products. Always depends on what the customer wants, what they need, and we specialists on this. As Anuga is always a great platform. Anuga is, I think, is now the biggest Anuga ever. So people from all over the world are here. 95% of the people are actually showing their products here from other countries in Germany, and that is for us a huge platform also to find new clients all over the world. But currently, of course, we're in every country where it's possible to sell meat or processed meat. We are there. From our slaughtering process, we will use all of the pork. There's nothing left. So every single part can be used by ourselves. Also, we're doing pet food, so therefore it's fantastic.
We're Hoogwerkt. We're a dairy trading company, active in 160 plus countries around the world. We trade a lot of dairy goods, so milk powders, butter, cheeses. We've been active for the last 50 plus years in this field, and let's be not modest. We're one of the biggest traders in the world on that. Happy to be at Anuga. Anuga is a very important fair for us. Happy to meet all our existing clients and suppliers, but definitely also to meet new ones. So for us, being able to do this each and every year is a large plus for us.
Welcome to our stand. Welcome to DMK Group. DMK is the largest German cooperative. We have around 5,000 farmers. We have 6,600 employees. We are operating in all over the world, and we are having more than 20 factories all over the world. It's important to mention that we are processing per year around 5.5 billion liters of milk. Of course, we do that with our partners and our people. We have several brands. We have Miram, we have Oldenburger, we have Unicas, Arlet. We have also the possibility to produce ingredients, cheese, vegan products, dairy, white dairy, fresh white dairy, ice cream, baby food. We have passion for milk. We have presses all over the world, so we are exporting almost all over the world. This year, of course, that is also one of the reasons that we here at Anuga, first of all, is to meet our partners, to present all products, current products and new products. We had a very good fair. We had quite many contacts. We had a lot of new interesting possibilities. And our salespeople, they have quite some work when they go back home, for sure. We are here not only for the food service. As I told you, we operate in many segments. We are operating in the business to business. We have ingredients, business to B, business to C. We have presence on the retail because except of our brands, we are producing also private label. And of course food service, and that's why we are here with several products. We have, for example, this year the red cheddar cheese for the industry. For the food service, we have our delicious desserts that they can help our chefs all over the world. We have a lot of creams, and of course we have our vegan cheese that we are presenting. So it's not only food service as I said, there are different segments that we are operating. And we operate in all these segments with the highest safety and the highest quality. We need to mention that as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Greek presence here in Anuga is always significant. This year, almost 300 enterprises from Greece are exhibiting, trying to promote the Greek products. We discussed with the president of the Athenian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Ms. Efremoglu, alongside with the Executive Director of Enterprise Greece, Ms. Betty Alexandropoulou, for the Greek presence here, for the B2B meetings that were organized, and for the plans of promoting Greek products abroad. Ms. Efremoglu, a very important and strong, powerful Greek participation here in this year's Anuga. What have you seen? What's the message to the foreign buyers in order to convince them to buy Greek products?
Well, the presence of Greek enterprises here in Anuga this year is amazing. They are numerous, more than 250 enterprises being present. They are dynamic. This shows that the agro-food sector in Greece is very strong and extrovert, and it indicates the competitiveness of the Greek economy. The products are excellent. Their quality is excellent. We at the Athens Chamber of Commerce and Industry are supporting the Greek enterprises to be more extrovert, outward-looking, and we are going to have here for the next days B2B meetings with Greek enterprises and German ones. So meet us here in Anuga, and together with the Greek government and Enterprise Greece, we are going to have amazing results.
Ms. Betty Alexandropoulou is with us, Executive Director of Enterprise Greece. Ms. Alexandropoulou, thank you for being with us with a very powerful and very loud participation of the Greek companies in this year's Anuga.
So happy to be here on behalf of Enterprise Greece, the National Trade and Investment Agency of the Greek state, to showcase the best of Greece in the food and beverage sector. We have a tremendous presence, ever growing since all the previous years, and very proud not only to showcase in numbers, but also to showcase in innovation that the Greek food sector has to offer.
What is the message that you want to send to the foreign buyers in order to convince them to buy more and more Greek products? Because Greece is a very powerful trend during this period. So what's the message to the foreign buyers?
I would say that the smart thing for the foreign buyers to do is to go ahead and buy, because all of their customers, the consumers, they're visiting Greece because they're traveling to Greece and they're tasting the food. They're tasting the food because of all the chefs that are in their countries that are mixing with the local cuisine, all the Greek food products, because of the Mediterranean diet, which is right now the healthy diet for their consumers. And together with the fact that the products are innovative, are tasteful, are the best that we have in Greece, they can only win by buying.
In terms of pricing, because you are amidst all this disruption in the supply chain and food supply chain, how easy is for the Greek products and the Greek enterprises to adjust their prices in order to remain competitive?
Well, market usually adjusts prices, and it's the buyer and the seller. So in this case, Greek companies and Greek food products are competitive. They stay along with their quality, but they're staying competitive with the prices as well. So it only has to do with negotiation and trying to get the best for their customers.
Thank you very much, Ms. Alexandropoulou.
We are in the pavilion of the Frozen Seafood Promotion Program, a European project that is implemented by Enterprise Greece within the framework of its operational program Fisheries and Seas 2014-2020. This project aims at enhancing consumption and exports of Greek frozen seafood by informing buyers and consumers in various markets about their quality, safety, and contribution to a healthy diet. The Frozen Seafood Promotion Program comprises of a multitude of initiatives which promote Greek exports in this sector. These initiatives include promotional events such as this one, Anuga, advertising campaigns, and promotional materials and documentaries. The project will be completed at the end of 2023.